Hi, I'm Simon, and welcome to the 8th episode of How Far on One Life. Today I'm going to be playing one of the first Sega Master System games that I ever played. It wasn't actually one that was in my collection, but a friend of mine who had many more Master System games than I ever did owned this game. However, I do have it in my collection now, but I've got an unboxed cartridge version, whereas he had it on the original Sega card system, of which there were about 10 titles available, and I think he had 3 or 4 of them. And one of them was this, Bank Panic. It started life as an arcade machine and then was later ported to Sega's home systems. And I'm going to be playing it on the Mac using the Mac emulator called SMS Plus and using my trusty Xbox 360 controller. Now I know the D-pad on this thing is not as good as on my PlayStation 4 pad, but I still can't get the PlayStation 4 controller to work with this or many of the other emulators on this system, so fingers crossed there will be a driver available for it sometime soon. Well, let's see how far I can get on One Life. Okay, let's embark on a cowboy adventure. I mean, he is the most greenest, most rookie-looking cowboy you've ever seen. Okay, so the basic idea with this game is you're working in a circular bank that's got 12 doors. You're in the middle, and you have to accept deposits from everyone, and one for each door. As you see there, you have to kill any of the bandits who come through wanting to take you out, like that guy there and that little kid in the middle. You have to shoot anybody who looks bad and not shoot anybody who looks good. And once you've got one deposit in every door, then there's a bomb going off. No, come on. Yeah, as you saw there, unfair kill because I didn't wait for him to draw his gun. I don't care. Just gonna blast those bandits whenever I can. I'm trying to get as far in the game as possible, not rack up the largest score. There you go. So the closer you shoot them to them actually drawing their gun, the higher points you get. And there we go. If we as you see there, the bandit was standing behind the woman, using her as a screen. And there you go. No! This is actually quite difficult for the first level. It's normally much smoother sailing up to this point. So all I need is a deposit in door 11. There we go. God, door 11 is proving elusive. Come on. There we go. With 10 seconds to spare. So yeah, once you've done that, everybody's happy that a deposit has been made at every door, that they open them all up and start cheering. Look at that. Lots of dollars. And so it continues in this fashion. And you get extra lives when you get up to 70,000 points, and I can't remember how many more after that. So the game speeds up and gets more difficult, giving you less time to react to these guys drawing their guns and trickier situations. And that's it. As it moves on, you've got to shoot some of them twice, and I just get pinned to the wall and made to look very, very sad. Okay, so not very far, but I think you get the idea of what this game is like. So not a particularly good run on this game, but I think enough for you to get an idea of what the game is like and to decide whether you'd like to play it or not. And I didn't really even get a chance to tell you why I like it so much. Well, there's something about the simplicity and the charm of it, the fact that it's testing your reactions as you go through. I think playing it there, trying to talk and play it at the same time, I wasn't as focused as I really need to be to get further in that game. I'm not saying I'm any good at it. With the 3 or 4 lives that I get in the game, I might get 2 or 3 or 4 levels into it. And it gets more and more challenging as it goes on. You have to react faster and faster. And apparently, once you get to level 14, it is impossible and it can't be beat without using any cheats. And apparently, if you do use cheats to go past that level, I think there's a point further on where the game just crashes anyway. But it's one of those games that I like to play from time to time. It's not a game that I play for a long time in one period. I might play 1 or 2 games, but it is a game that I'll come back to maybe once a month or once every couple of months just to have another go of it. Nostalgia plays a big part in it, and it has a sort of charm to it as well, the simplicity of the graphics and the simplicity of the gameplay. And I've thought to myself that it would actually make quite a good modern game, like a modern HD next generation. Well, it doesn't even need to really be next generation, but a more modern generation reboot of it. Might sound a bit stupid, why do we need that? But I was thinking to myself the other day when thinking about doing this episode that it would make quite a cool virtual reality game, as long as your virtual reality set is untethered. Because you could have yourself in the center of the play area and have a light gun or some kind of controller that represents your gun, and the bank being circular would be all around you with the 12 or however many doors, and then you just have to monitor the customers coming in or the bandits coming in and shooting the bad guys accordingly. I thought that, it's a very simple concept. It would be relatively easy to do, and if I had any coding or game making ability, I would do it myself. Unfortunately, I have absolutely none, so I'll just have to cross my fingers and hope that somebody else has thought of the idea too, and maybe they will do it. But anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think. Maybe you've played this game and you can tell me what you think about it. Maybe you think it's rubbish. Maybe you think it's really good fun like I do. Or maybe you've never seen it before and this has encouraged you to take a look and maybe go play it for yourself. I always hope that putting these videos out at least inspires one person to try a game that they've never played before. So anyway, I await to read your comments. But for now, from my spare room to wherever you are, thanks for watching. This is Simon signing off. Bye-bye.